Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Path of Exile 2 video here. Gonna show you my character so far that I've got going. Actually fairly strong, a lot stronger than I was expecting after watching so many Act 1 playthroughs. So I went for more survivability because that seemed to be the biggest struggle characters were having early on. And so that's the passive tree at the moment. Currently, here's my gear. Some of this I've crafted, some of it I found. But going for, heavy armor, this just keeps me from getting stunned, so that's useful. As far as the skills go, I've got Fire Infusion and Rage on that. Overpower Fist of War on Rolling Slam. Add on Bone Shatter. Corrupting Cry, Magnified Effect. This seems really good. Herald of Ash is kind of nerfed a little bit. Like, it doesn't give you any extra fire damage, it just does overkill damage. So, I'll go ahead and show you. I just killed the Executioner very easily. On my way to kill the Count, which is the Act 1 boss.
So I'll
let you kind of see how the build plays. So far, loving Path of Exile 2. A little bit of a delay with the launch, but so far, knock on wood, no issues or disconnects once they fully got that figured out. So a lot of the play style in Path of Exile 2 is much more geared towards like comboing your skills versus just spamming one over and over. So typically what I do is use Rolling Slam into Bone Shatter. If I get surrounded by enemies, I'll use Infernal Cry, and if I have to like kite or get out of a situation, I'll throw down an Earthquake. Armor Breaker I just picked up recently, and I'm only using it really on bosses just to make them take additional damage. And you can see, even with being a fairly tanky character, I have almost 400 life. Not a ton of resist, but it's kind of hard to get resist. But life recovery, I really like. One thing I've noticed is like where your cursor is, it puts this little glare on the health and mana orbs, which is, just kind of a nice touch. Ultimately, as my character's name implies, I'm going to be going for Giant's Blood, which allows you to dual wield two-handed weapons. I didn't realize that currently there's only maces, there's no swords or axes in the game, even though there's like passive nodes for axes in the game and swords, so hopefully we'll see those pretty soon. I just thought that was a little odd. Oh, I think I might have not shown you my belt either. So there's the belt. But yeah, I've seen some people in the global chat say that they're having like a pretty hard time with Warrior. I've really only died once or twice on like those early sort of ghost bosses, just because I was still, adjusting a little bit. Because like I was able to tank them pretty easily, and then one of their like shotgun moves just kind of like one-shot me. So aside from that, not really any deaths. Oh, I timed that wrong. Yeah, and this strength does not give you any inherent damage bonus. It only gives you life, but it gives you 2 life per 1 strength. And there, I'll show you guys after I kill the count, kind of what I'm looking at doing as far as like my final build is gonna go.
By decree of the Count of Ogham, effective immediately, all crimes are now punishable by...
So I just put basically a reduced duration support on Earthquake so that it will, I think that makes it go off quicker.
Face me!
I haven't really got a lot of Regal Orbs, so I've been kind of limited on what I've been able to craft. So I do kind of pick up items that I could see myself using and transmute them. And then if they get a good mod, when I'm able to get another Regal Orb, I will Regal it. So far that's been pretty effective for getting gear. Definitely make sure you're doing all the like extra stuff. Like I'm pretty sure that gave me that skill gem from touching that corpse. But you can see like all these permanent buffs you get from doing these quests, so just make sure you're doing those as you're playing through the game. Otherwise you're gonna have to backtrack.
Soldiers of Ogham, the outside threat grows ever stronger. Whispers of betrayal echo within my very halls. We can no longer tolerate any risk. Use lethal force against those you suspect of foul play. Speak carefully with your men. Ensure they are who they claim. Hang any suspects. Seek out resistance within the village and raze their homes to the ground.
Gianor must be made to answer for his crimes.
Ha!
anvil!
Game's definitely a lot more challenging than PoE 1, especially in the early game. Like, if you're not paying attention and reacting accordingly, you're probably gonna die.
You can rest when you're dead! Keep digging! That's him. One of us will not leave this manor alive. Steel yourself!
I do like how there are different rarity levels of chests. It definitely feels much more like a dungeon crawl. You know, in terms of like your move speed, you're not just like zooming around.
I'm not ready. Yes, another one. He's under there.
One of those guys put like a degen effect on the ground, and that does like a lot of damage to me. I've been playing just with quick to move. I was gonna try it out on PS5, but I haven't quite figured out how to like link my account because they're supposed to be cross progression. So I'm gonna mess with that later. I just wanted to get some playtime in today because I do have to work the next few days, and after waiting like, you know, quite a while to get into the game. It didn't seem worth the hassle to try and figure that out right now. Whoa, almost died.
I need more time.
Oh, that's what's killing me. That rare dude.
I've nowhere to keep that.
Yes, more. Don't stop. The beast hungers.
Horrific! They're insane!
That's pretty gruesome. Alright, we're gonna take on the boss here.
Break!
Husband, this interloper has the power we need. Kill him, and you shall have everything I promise.
No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself! You are nothing but a tyrant!
Easy prey. Easy prey. That will not go unpunished.
Oh. I didn't realize I already got him to this phase.
Dodge this!
Ragnar, to me. That will.
Oriana! Open the cage! Release the beast! Give me what you promised!
I think not. I expect so much more. You are too weak to do the job. I'll find someone who can. Goodbye.
You manipulative whore! How dare you abandon
Oh,
after all
that just like impaled me.
Freezing gale. Requiem on high. I will take out your heart and savor each bite.
Good thing I got oh crap, like a frost ring. Oh man. He's got some pretty wide like AoE attacks.
The eternal and pure, with bloodlust empowered. Our Exile endured, but soon all were devoured. In unending war, death waited at the door. Then hour by hour, men fell as summer sour. Killing frost. I will take out your heart and savor each bite. Requiem on high. Killing frost. I will take out your heart and savor each bite. Killing frost. Solstice of pain. You are hunted. Fang, tooth, and claw. Tortured under the moon. The pack suffered but endured. And howled now in tune. No tales were told. None new, none old. And their endless hunger grew ever stronger. I smell your blood, and I am ravenous. Killing frost, solstice of pain. Killing frost. I smell your blood, and I am ravenous. Desolation. Requiem. I smell your blood. And I am ravenous. Desolation. As night falls, winter's chill sought the unworthy through an endless night. They wither and tarry, forsaken frosts, as cold as death, of baleless misery. The pack won't forget. I smell your blood. And I am ravenous.
I'm not ready.
Killing frost.
Alright, we one-shot him. Who's this guy?
Allow me to clear your mind.
Oh, it's the hooded one.
For a moment. The madness. It consumed my being. Oriana used it against me.
Where has she taken the beast?
I found messages from the desert.
From Vastiri?
Yes. Find her. Kill her. But first, please, stop the madness.
As you wish. We must make haste.
Alright,
Let us
we got a
return
Chaos
to
Orb.
Clearfell to make our preparations.
It's a pretty sick looking sword. Alright, so real quick, I'll kind of show you what I'm looking at for, you know, progressing towards on the build. I'm planning on picking this up. That seems pretty good. Like 200% armor versus crits plus 15 strength. That's like 30. I mean, really, I'm just looking at strength now in terms of plus life, because that's really the only life you can get on the passive tree. As well as for with Giant's Blood, you have to have, I thought it was double. I thought that's what we saw before, but now it's triple the attribute requirement. So gonna probably need a ton of strength to be able to dual wield two-handed weapons. So planning to heavily invest into strength, 1 for the bonuses to life, and 2 to pick up dual wield two-handed weapons, and then 3, there's a node right here next to it where you get 1% increased damage per 15 strength. So depending on, you know, like let's say I get 300 strength, that's 30% increased damage. Potentially, you know, if I could get 600 strength, I don't know how crazy the stacking might possibly get. But it's definitely gonna be, I think, a solid choice. It's gonna look, it looks like it'll be like a 25% reduction in mana total, but I don't really think it should be too big of a deal. So this is ultimately like where I'm headed to on the passive tree here. So gonna go boom, pick this up, come over here. These are some like larger stat nodes. So 25 strength, get some beef. I got some +8 strength nodes here, so I'm planning to pick this up just because having 1 rage on melee hit is good. With a 3% chance to gain maximum rage, that's also good. On my mace strike, I have like the rage thing, so just being able to maintain maximum rage is going to be, you know, that's like a 30% more multiplier. Don't know how heavily I'll invest into rage. I think I saw over here, yeah, like just getting plus maximum rage is really good in my opinion, because that's like a more multiplier. So that's 2, 4, 6, 14% more damage. For those of you that are new, more is a multiplier, increased is additive, so more is like your creme de la creme as far as damage goes. Then it would only be another 2 points to get these, which like additional stun threshold seems like it could be good. And then there's some like two-handed nodes, there's some endurance charges in the area. So that's kind of where I'm headed. There's kind of some interesting nodes up here too for like party play, where you can get like basically like permanent auras, which is kind of interesting, kind of cool. Not sure if I'll pick them up though, because it looks like, you know, if I'm not playing in a party, it might not be worth it. I'll probably pick up this here too. But yeah, ultimately heading probably through here, and then I may go this way. I'm not 100% sure what'll be the best path once I get to here. I mean, there's some aggravated bleeding stuff that could be good potentially. I may, you know, and then it's kind of yet to be seen like what the jewel sockets, how good those are gonna be, like how many of those we're gonna want to pick up. And then I'm still kind of exploring the, like I might pick that up too, just for like the strength stacking. There's a node somewhere over here that applies your like armor to fire damage. Like that could potentially be good if I'm stacking a lot of armor. But yeah, I mean, as of right now, this is, I'm gonna kind of beeline to Giant's Blood and then stack strength and pick up, you know, a little bit of rage. And then I also feel like life regeneration, like you need some sustain. So life regen right now seems good. Life leech is probably going to be a necessity. This is like the only life node I've seen, and it's just like 3% life. We've got Resolute Technique up here. Not really sure if they'll need that or not, or if I'll want to keep Fritz. I mean, I'm planning on doing a lot of heavy stunning. I kind of like how this looks like an anchor. But these might be good. We will just have to kind of see here. But yeah, I'll probably go here, up here, and then this way, and then like that. That's kind of what I'm thinking, just to get to it quicker. But yep, I'll go ahead and call it a video here, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you are loving PoE 2 as much as I am, please consider hitting that subscribe button, because I'm going to definitely be making a lot more PoE 2 content. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And remember to give them the D.